Hello friends, welcome back to E-SHIKSHA. This is a topic in Python, that is data types. This is series 4. Let us know first of all what is a variable. Now our computer's memory is huge. We store data out there. So a variable is actually a memory location where we store data. And in programming, data type is an important concept. Variables can store data of different data types to do different things. So let us see the inbuilt data types in Python. The first one is string. Any text data if you want to store, you store it in string data type. And how to store it? You will write variable name is equal to, you can put it in single quotes or in double quotes, the data. I have stored India and the location is what? N. So this is a variable name is equal to, this is the value. For numeric data types, we have int, float and complex. So let us store all this type of data. Let A is equal to 2, B is equal to 6.7 and C is equal to 1J. This is the complex data. So the next one is sequence types. You have set, list and tuple. Okay. Set, if it is, then it should be in a pair of curly braces and the data should be separated by a comma. For a set, what happens if you give duplicate data? Then what happens? The last one is ignored. Okay. If I write 2, 3, 4, 4.5, A, 2, then the last 2 will be ignored. And if it is a list, it should be in a pair of square brackets and the data should be separated by a comma. And if it is a tuple, then it should be in round bracket, that is parenthesis, and the data should be separated by a comma. Now you have dictionary data type, that is mapping type. We will see the work of dictionary in our idle window. And final one is boolean. This is a boolean data type. You have to write T in capital. B is equal to true. When you write true, T should be in capital. So this is our Python shell. We are going to store all this data that we have learned. Let us do the string one. A is equal to, I'm writing my name Sharda. Okay, I can store it in single quotes also. So if I print A, it will show me Sharda. And if I want to see the data type, then there's one command that is called type, and you want to find the data type of A, right? So when you do this, it tells you that this is a string data type. Now let us deal with what? Int. Now let me do B is equal to 2. So if you say print B, 2 will be printed. And if you want to see the type, that is the data type of B, you have to say this. So it will tell you int. In the same pattern, you can store a float data also. So that is equal to 5.6. Suppose I'm not printing C, I'm just printing the type. Okay, that is the data type of C. Print type of C. So it will tell you float. So for numeric data type, I told you int, float, and then one is complex, right? So D is equal to 1j. I have stored it in D. Let me check what you have in D. You have 1j, and let me find out the type. Okay, so print type of D. It will tell you that is complex, right? So this we have done. Now we will go to the script mode and we will test the rest of the data types: set, list, and so on, right? So what are the remaining data type we have? We have set, list, and tuple. First one we will check set. Okay, so Python window, and then we will open a new file, and then you can give a command or a comment, rather, Python set example. Okay, so I said for a set you have to write what? For example, you can say x is equal to the data 2, 3, 5, 2. Or first of all, let me just do this, and then you say print x. Okay, and then you print the type of x. Okay, now let me save this and let me run this program. So these are the values you have for set. Okay, the class is set and these are the values. You said now print x, so it is printing all the value. And what is the type? This is actually a set. So here you go, and then you try to give another 2 out here, which is duplicate. Save it once more and then run it again. So you see the last 2 is getting ignored. So this is what happens with set. It doesn't allow duplicate values. So this is the example of what Python set. Let us copy this and let us paste out here, and then we'll see list. Python list example, right? So list should be in a pair of square brackets. Keep this thing in mind. So let me change this. Okay, so you're printing x2. Let us take this x2. Now save this and let us run this. So here you can find the difference between set and list. Okay, set doesn't allow you duplicate values, but list is showing you these are the values and it is accepting duplicate values also, right? I hope you have understood this much. Now again I'm going to copy this and I'm going to show you tuple in Python. Okay, and this one should be in round bracket, that is the first bracket, and this variable you change it because variable name should be different, right? You cannot have variables by the same name. So you save it and then you run it. So this is a tuple and the data you see all are getting printed. So this is a tuple. I hope this much is clear. So we are now left with mapping type dictionary and boolean type bool. Let us try this out. Okay. So let us again go back to our Python window, and here let us paste it this way, simple, Control C, and I'm going to do Control V, Python boolean data type. Okay, boolean data type. So I told you x4, or you can write b is equal to t should be in capital. Okay, and then you print the value of b, and then you print the type of b. Okay, now let us save it again and let us run it. So it is true and the type is bool, that is boolean. I hope this much is clear. Now let us do the final one. This is dictionary. You have to understand it nicely. So Python dictionary example, right? For a dictionary, let us take a variable that is W, indicating weight of person. Okay, so here what you have to do, there are two things you have to keep in mind. First thing, it should be in a pair of curly braces, and you will have one value, one key, colon, and the other one is value, right? So variable is equal to curly braces, key, and the value. So let us write it here. Weight is equal to curly braces, key, I'm going to give W1, or let me do WGHT. This is the variable name, and this is my key, right? And this is the value, 30 kgs, comma, then you give the second key, that is W2. You should not have the keys by the same name, right? And this one I'll give 50, comma, then W3 I'll give 100. So these are the dictionary values, that is the key and the value. If you print WGHT, what will happen? It will show you all the data. Now if you want to access this data, right, 50, you want to print 50, so you can access through this key. So you have to say what? Get, print, get. You have to write, first of all, variable name WGHT dot get, and the key is what? W2. Now let us save it, and let us run it. There is error in the last line. Okay, so this is, the value, keys are getting printed. All right. Okay, what we have missed here is this should be in single quotes, right? So save it once more, and once more you run it. So 50 got accessed. Okay, so this is how you create a dictionary and you access the different values with the help of the keys. I hope the data type in Python is clear. Soon we will meet again. Thank you so much for watching this video. Do subscribe, like and share. Thank you so much.